Hello and welcome to this webinar. My name is Dr. Jav. If you can see me and hear me, please drop me a 777 in the chat box and I will make a start. Thank you, Mandeep. So my name is Dr. Jav. I'm a Forex and cryptocurrency trader. Please, can you give me an indication of where you're from? And we will shortly start this presentation. So we have people here from Leicester, from Italy. Welcome to the house, Italy. London, Birmingham. Welcome everyone. Cameroon, Leeds, Nigeria. So we have people here from all over the place. Welcome again, London, Cameroon, and Leeds again, and Leicester. So like I said earlier, my name is Dr. Jav. I'm a Forex and cryptocurrency trader, and we're gonna try and keep this presentation down to around, I'd say 40 or so minutes long. So I've been trading now for several years, and I'll go through my background shortly. Now, during this presentation, we'll give you the basics of Forex. And again, just want to make it clear from the outset, you will not become an expert trader at the end of this presentation. This presentation is only meant to be a guide and introduction to Forex so that you can walk away and register and start trading with us immediately. So again, I've been following trends for quite a long time now, for around 5 or so years, and it does not matter what type of trader you want to be. Now, when it comes to Forex trading, the basic concept of Forex trading is that of exchanging money. So if you were to go to the USA from the UK and change your pounds for your dollars at a local exchange, then you will have taken part in the foreign exchange market. Now, if you were to go back to that local exchange at a different date or time, you may be offered a different exchange rate. It's this difference in exchange rates that we as foreign exchange traders utilize to profit from every single day. As long as there's movement in the market, we can profit from that movement. Now, what we have is a learn and earn system, which means that you can learn and earn from the outset. We have a system whereby we give you trading ideas and trading alerts. And also, let me just turn my phone up as I'm speaking. And that will also allow you to earn as you go along. Now, we also have a system where you can potentially trade for free, and I'll talk about that later during this presentation. Now, very, very important to note is that we make money by following trends. We do not gamble. We do our technical analysis. We also look at fundamentals, and based on the analyses, we are able to gauge to a very, very good degree of accuracy where the market is going to go. Now, there's 4 types of trading styles that you can adopt. We have scalping, where you can come in and out of the market very, very quickly, sometimes within seconds, sometimes within minutes. We have day traders who can come in and out of the market within a single day, and they don't tend to hold their trades overnight. And we have swing traders who may hold their trades for days or even weeks. In the case of position traders can hold their trades for weeks, months, and even years. In my particular case, I tend to do all of the above. And again, whichever style you adopt depends on you as a person and also your lifestyle. If you look at this chart here, this is what we call the cash flow quadrant. And I was introduced to the cash flow quadrant quite a while back, I'd say over 2 decades ago. Now, Robert Kiyosaki came up with the concept of the cash flow quadrant, and this basically says that 95% of the world population are broke. 95% of the world population have more month at the end of the money every single month. The 5% that are financially free are composed of investors and business owners. It's the 5% that have more money at the end of the month, and they earn residual income. Now, what we are as Forex traders are investors, and also we are business owners too. Now, when I first heard this concept, I was absolutely amazed. Now, a little bit about myself. Going back a fair few years, I was always told to work hard, go to school and get good grades, and then go to university and do the same again, work hard, get good grades, only to get a good job. And that is what I did. I was actually at university for, I'd say about 7 or 8 years. I have a master's, a PhD from a top university in the UK, and also I have an MBA as well. Now, after I'd been through university, I actually started my life in corporate. And in all honesty, I hated my job from day one. I hated my job from day one. because I was never before, whilst I was at university, I didn't really have many jobs. I was not aware of the concept of employer employee, and in all honesty, I could not work for somebody else. I hated it from day one, and on the first day of my job, I actually decided that I would leave this job and try something else. However, I stayed in that job for several months, only because I had loans to pay. Obviously, after university, you have money to pay back. And once I'd paid off my loans, I resigned from that position and I bought a return ticket to Australia, Sydney. At Heathrow Airport, I was looking through W.H. Smith, looking at the book aisles, and I came across the book Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. If you have a pen and paper with you, please get it out. If you don't have a pen and paper, please get yourself a pen and paper so that you can take notes, because note takers are money makers. So Robert Kiyosaki, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. If you have not read that book, I'd recommend you go out and get yourself a copy of that book. It's a very, very easy read and a practical introduction to entrepreneurship. Prior to that book, I'd read many, many theoretical books at university. Obviously, I have a degree in business and marketing. However, that book was a bit of an eye-opener for me. And that was when I decided that I would not work for anyone ever again. I actually read that book cover to cover from the UK to Australia, and I came back to the UK, and within 3 years, I was a property millionaire. So in my, I think, early 30s or so, I became a property millionaire, and I did that for a fair few years. And then I came across the concept of trading, in particular, Forex trading. I'd done stock trading in the past, but in all honesty, I didn't do that well in stock trading. So my first introduction to Forex trading came a few years ago, and I started to trade money, which is what foreign exchange is. Now, interestingly, what I learned from foreign exchange trading was that I could earn my yearly income in property investment in a single day via Forex trading. And that is why banks do Forex trading. When it comes to property investment, on my average yield was around 8 to 12%. That's 8 to 12% returns on your capital per property in a year. In foreign exchange trading, you can make 8 to 12% in a single day. You won't make it every day, but it is possible to make that kind of return in a single day from foreign exchange trading. And that is one of the reasons that I trade the foreign exchange market. That is why banks do not buy property. Banks trade via foreign exchange market, and they trade it every single day. Now, foreign exchange is a very, very, very big market. Up to $6.6 trillion is exchanged via Forex, not every year, not every month, not every week, every single day. Up to $6.6 trillion is exchanged via Forex every single day. Your banks, or in fact, banks collectively make over $1 trillion every single day from foreign exchange. Not 1 billion, not 1 million, $1 trillion. And if you don't know what $1 trillion is, it's actually a 1 with 12 zeros at the end of it. So banks are making a huge, huge amount of money from foreign exchange every single day, Monday to Friday. Going back a few years, my mentor said to me, how much money have you made on your money in the last decade? How much money have you made on your money in the last 10 years? And I thought about that question, and I came up with a response. I'd actually made a big fat zero on my money in the last decade, because interest rates have been historically very, very low. So your bank pays you, I don't know what it is at the moment, less than 0.1% interest, and effectively it's more or less zero. Now, your money in your bank account, whether you like it or not, is being used for foreign exchange every single day by the banks. Banks are making over $1 trillion every single day from your money. And as a thank you to you for lending them that money, they will pay you zero back. Now, when I heard that my money is already being used for foreign exchange every single day, it just appeared to me, absurd that I should not do foreign exchange myself. And that, again, was one of the reasons that I started trading the foreign exchange market. Now, the amazing thing about foreign exchange is that it's a 24-hour-a-day, 5-day-a-week market, Monday to Friday. There's a bit of overlap on Saturday and Sunday, And also, it does not matter where you are based geographically. Currently, we have, I think, in the region of 300,000 students, I call them students, foreign exchange students, all over the world, in 120 plus countries. So 300,000 plus students in 120 plus countries that trade foreign exchange with us. That's a huge, huge number. We have many, many success stories from all over the world. And later during this presentation, we'll give you a couple of testimonials from some of our senior traders who have been trading for a while with us. Now, the market is open 24 hours a day. And the amazing thing about foreign exchange is that it does not matter how old or young you are. For foreign exchange, obviously, you need to be 18, but generally, we have traders from the ages of 18 to 70 plus who are trading successfully with us every single day. It does not matter what color your skin is. It does not matter where you were born. It does not matter what language you speak. It does not matter if you're male or female. You can still trade via the foreign exchange market. We have university students trading with us. We have the unemployed trading with us. We also have university professors, pilots, doctors trading with us every single day. So whatever you do for a living is irrelevant because trading holds no prejudice. One other amazing thing about foreign exchange is that we have a system known as leverage, which means that you can use your broker's capital to exchange via Forex, which basically means that you don't have to use all of your own money. There's a system known as leverage, whereby the broker will lend you money and you can use that money to basically do Forex with. Again, amazing, amazing thing. It's a little bit like buying a house with a mortgage. Now, again, we have options available to you that if you don't want to pay interest, you don't have to pay interest, because it is possible to get a non-interest bearing account as well when it comes to foreign exchange. We also do digital currency. Now, you don't have to be Einstein to know what a digital currency is. Digital currency has been around for 10 or so years. The first digital currency to the market, the first cryptocurrency to the market was Bitcoin, which was conceived in 2009. So Bitcoin was conceived in 2009, and the price of Bitcoin in 2009 was around 10 or so cents. In December 2017, the price of Bitcoin, which is one cryptocurrency of 5,000 plus cryptocurrencies in the market, hit an ATH, an all-time high of $20,000. Many, many people that bought Bitcoin when the price was very, very low and sold at the ATH became millionaires. And all they did was trade twice. They bought when the price was low and they sold when the price was high. Currently, the price of Bitcoin is in the region of, I think the last time I checked, about 11,000 or so dollars, but it's still classed as very, very low because we are expecting, based on market analysis, the price of Bitcoin to hit six figures within a couple of years. So if you were to buy one Bitcoin today for, let's say, around $11,000 and sell that Bitcoin in 3 or so years, you'd be looking at a profit of around a minimum of $100,000. If you were to buy one Bitcoin today and trade that Bitcoin and compound your profits, you could be sitting on 3 Bitcoins 3 years from today, and henceforth you've now trebled your profit. What we do is that we teach you, we show you, we mentor you on how to trade not just foreign exchange, but also digital currencies as well. Like I stated earlier, we have 300,000 plus students all over the world and many hundreds of testimonials online. If you choose to, you can also trade via high frequency or the HFX Academy, which is basically things like binary options. That is another option open to you. In addition to binary options, we also trade commodities like oil, gas, silver, and so on, gold. And also we trade indices, which forms part of the stock market. So like US 30, German 30, and a fair few others. Now, what sets us apart from other educators around the world, other academies around the world, is that we have over 100 6- and 7-figure earners who trade every single day, and they are your mentors. So we have over 100 mentors that will be assigned to you. Now, the reason we have so many mentors is because we have students in so many countries. And by having millionaire mentors, millionaire Forex traders who you can sit down with on a daily basis, this will ensure your success. This is how I learned to trade, and this is known as live trading. We will never trade for you. We don't copy trade, but what we will do is teach you and show you how to trade via our live mentorship training every single day, very much like this Zoom webinar I'm doing at the moment. So depending on where you're based geographically, you can sit down with any one of a number of mentors who will live trade for you on the screen, and you can do the same trading from wherever you're sitting in the world. That's how I learned to trade, and that's how many thousands of other students all over the world have learned to trade as well. The amazing thing about foreign exchange is that it does not matter, like I said earlier, where you are based. In the last few years, I've been to Singapore, I've been to Malaysia, I've been to Europe many, many times, I've been to the USA many, many times, I've been to Dubai and a fair few other countries, and I've been able to trade from the beach with nothing more than a mobile phone and an internet connection. You don't even need a laptop to trade. All you need to do is download an app to your phone, and we'll teach you and show you how to do that. Once the app is downloaded, you put some money in your broker's account, which only you control, and we'll show you how to do that as well. And once you've set it all up, you can trade regardless of where you're based, and all you need is a mobile phone and an internet connection, which is why many, many thousands of people are learning to trade every single day. Now, one of our systems that we use to teach you how to trade is Harmonics. Harmonics is an amazing system. It gives you the entry points, it gives you the stop loss numbers, and also the take profit numbers, which basically means that your trade is semi-automated for you. Now, the reason I say semi-automated is because there's an option for you to do a bit of analysis on the Harmonics system as well. And if you were to do that analysis, and we'll teach you how to do that analysis, if you were to do that analysis, on average, we are seeing around 8 out of 10 trades that are profitable. So around 80% or so of your trades will be profitable. It's impossible to have 100% of your trades to be profitable, and our average is in the region of 80 or so percent, which is very, very good, certainly within the current marketplace. Now, because trading is an amazing system and you only need a mobile phone, it's been adopted by many, many people around the world. And again, like I said earlier, we don't just teach you how to trade Forex, we'll also teach you how to trade commodities, indices, and also cryptocurrency. And depending on what system you choose, you can download the app to your mobile phone. Now, whether you know this or not, trading is 80% mindset. Trading is not 100% skill, as many, many people think. It's 80% mindset, 10% is skill, and 10% is knowledge and the education that goes behind it. A bulk of trading is mindset. We know this as professional traders, which is why we have teamed up with one of the biggest mindset and personal development coaches in the world. We have a very, very good and strong partnership with a guy called Bob Proctor, and I'm sure many of you will know who Bob Proctor is. He's been my personal mentor for over 2 decades. As an organization, we have teamed up with Bob Proctor, and Bob Proctor actually teaches you and mentors you on mindset and personal development every other week. If you were to do trading without the personal development and mindset training behind it, your trades would not be as successful as they could be. We understand this, which is why we've teamed up with Bob Proctor. To get started with our training platform, there are many, many options, and I'll just go through some of the options for you right now. We have the Forex Academy, which is one of our most popular programs, and it's around $235 to get started. There is a monthly fee as well, which you don't have to pay, and I'll talk about that shortly. The HFX Academy, if you only want to do binary options, has the similar or the same prices as the Forex Academy. The Forex Academy will teach you, will show you, will mentor you on how to trade foreign exchange. So your pounds, your dollars, your Japanese yens, it'll teach you and show you how to do that. If you only want to do digital currency, at the moment we have 5,000 plus digital currencies in the market. If you only want to trade digital currency, we have a package for you as well, the DCX Academy, which is the same price as the Forex Academy. The Elite Academy, which is my favorite academy, has a $325 start price, and the monthly price, again, you can choose not to pay that, and I'll talk about that shortly, but the Elite Academy covers all of the above. So the Elite Academy is a very, very popular package, and that will teach you and mentor you on how to trade foreign exchange, how to trade high frequency and binary options, and also how to trade indices like gold, oil, silver, gas, and of course, cryptocurrency as well. So whichever package you choose, there's a strong mentorship behind it. And we do, like I said earlier, live trading every single day. If you were to choose the FRX Academy, which is our basic foreign exchange academy, you can have optional add-ons, as you can see here on this slide. For example, Vibrator is our scalping software. So if you want to scalp, if you want to come in and out of the market in seconds, in minutes, then you would have Vibrator, which is an optional extra to the FRX Academy. If you want to do cryptocurrency in addition to foreign exchange trading, then you would choose Swipe Coin, which you can see here as well. If you want to trade gold in addition to foreign exchange, then you would go for Gold Cup. And we have a fair few other packages as well, which I'm not going to go through right now. Going back to the monthly costs I showed you earlier, we have an amazing affiliate scheme, which means that if you were to recommend 2 people to our academy, then the organization will cover your monthly cost, whereby so henceforth you will only ever pay the first month's price. And we have many thousands of students all over the world that have done that. So you only need to recommend 2 people to the program, and the monthly cost is covered. And again, that's one of the best affiliate schemes I've seen ever. Now, I'm going to actually, we're going to do some live trading shortly. And also I want to see if my colleague Mandeep is on the call, because Mandeep will actually give you access to Vibrator and show you how we use Vibrator to scalp the market. So if you just give me a few moments, let me see if I can find Mandeep. Mandeep, are you on the call?
Hi, Dr. Jav.
Mandeep, I can hear you loud and clear.
Yes, how are you doing?
I'm doing awesome. Please take it away, Mandeep.
Good, thank you. So that was an amazing presentation. Thank you very much, Dr. Jav. Good evening, everybody. My name is Mandeep. I come from a town called Leicester, which is 2 hours north of London, because I do appreciate there's people outside of the UK here. But I hope everybody is doing amazing. It's so good to be here tonight. And I'm going to be sharing not only my story, but I'm going to be getting a couple of people's testimonials on here who are going to share their experience of being part of the IM Academy. Now, I actually came into this platform a few years ago, and to be honest, I was a little reluctant because I was comfortable in my job, things were going okay-ish, and then my mentor posed a question to me. So my background is in the corporate world in education, and he said to me, Mandy, in the last 10 years that you've been working in the corporate world, how much of that money that has flown through your bank account have you multiplied? And I sat back and I thought, I'm a little embarrassed because not a lot. Let me repeat that question again. How much money has flown through your bank account in the last 10 years have you multiplied? And I'll also ask you, in terms of any of you who are currently in jobs or maybe even in business or whatever it is, how many of you have actually multiplied that money? And that was a big deal for me because I thought, just like Dr. Jav said, most people have too much month left at the end of the money. And that is so true, because during my progression in the corporate world, I found that I was constantly checking my bank balance, just making sure bills were paid, making sure there was no overlapses with payments or anything like that. And I had to wait 1 whole year to get a bonus. Right? 1 whole year to get a bonus. And on top of that, there are 365 days in a year, but we have to work for 335 of them on average. Why? Because we get what, a month's holiday, 30 days? Is that really enough for a nice holiday? I don't think so. And it was the same thing with me. I decided, you know what? I need to make a change. So I came on board a few years ago, and within 15 to 18 months, I managed to literally sack the boss and walk into my office one day and say, Phil, I've just decided I need to take a different career path. And of course, my boss wasn't best impressed because he had no idea that I was leaving. But the point was that I wanted to travel. I wanted to retire my parents. I didn't want to work till the age of 68. And through spending that couple of $100s, that is the best couple of $100s I have ever spent. And this is the best couple of $100s that 300,000 other customers that are partnered up with our platform have spent. because it's very easy to go out for dinner. It's very easy to go out for a takeaway. Get a takeaway. It's very easy to spend money on a pair of shoes or a nice handbag or a shirt or a dress or whatever it is. But do these things give us a return? No, they don't. And so this is why this platform has been amazing. And I'm so grateful to God, first of all, and to my mentors. Dr. Javs and I both are mentors, that they introduced us to this platform, because this is the real seed for success. Multiplying money is something that can give you a lot of value. Most people are stuck in the making money stage. They're working for money. They go to work, they get paid. They go to work, they get paid. So they are making money. The next stage of money, making money, is multiplication of money. And this is where we come in, because we can teach you how to compound an account over time, 1 to 3% daily in your own time. And this is where the true magic happens. And I'm super excited about this. What we're going to move on to now is testimonials from some of our customers, our existing customers. And then after that, you are all really lucky, by the way, because I'm going to be going through a live trade, which I took earlier today, and how the markets move and shake across the world. So we're going to be looking at a few trades just in a short while. But first of all, I want to introduce someone, an existing customer. He's actually a student from Manchester, by the name of Adnan, and he decided, you know what, I want a change. I want to be able to create my own economy. So let's hear from him. I'm just going to find him in the chat now. So Adnan, are you with us?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm good.
Oh, I think you've muted yourself, by the way, again.
Can you hear me now?
Yep, we can hear you. How's it going?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
Yes, all good. So I think you've seen these calls a few times. So take it away. Tell us a bit about yourself, how you came to this platform, and why it's been so valuable for you.
Yeah, I'm from Manchester, and my friend, he recommended me to this. He said, would you want an opportunity to make money? And because I don't like the idea of going to university myself, because it's just student loans, debts, and it's just not something for me personally. And I always thought something more I could do something more than just go to university, get a degree, get a job, then spend the rest of my life paying it off. And when he came to me with this, I already knew a little bit about it, but I wasn't too in depth with knowledge of it. So it's almost been a month now. I've been spending my entire month just going over all of the knowledge that we have. And it's really beneficial, really. And honestly, I'm excited for the next few years of being in this, just to see where this could go. And it's just like a really amazing opportunity that I've been given. And it's just like really blown me away. I can't really describe it any better than that, but yeah, that's it.
That's really great. And any kind of advice for the guests on the call, Adnan?
It's you just have to do it, really. I mean, there's a lot of skepticism. I still have a little bit here and there, but it's mainly you just kind of have to dive in. It's like a leap of faith, basically. You just have to do it, and then trust yourself, trust your own knowledge, trust your peers, the people around you who guide you, who try and help you, and you have to do everything within your ability, and then, it'll come through eventually. But there's a lot of skepticism, but you just have to push past it. That's really.
Yeah, perfect. Adnan, that was really amazing. We appreciate you. So that was one of our students, Mr. Adnan, a student from Manchester. So Adnan, really appreciate you. And you know what? He's right. He's totally right. There is a lot of skepticism around the Forex industry. But one thing I want to really make clear is that with this particular industry, with this platform, you are in charge and in control of your own money. We do not invest your money for you. We do not multiply for you. We do not have access to any of your accounts. You are doing the trading yourself. So just want to make that really clear. And this is why a lot of people love what we do when they, when they come in, because they find that, oh, actually, it's not auto trading or anything like that. You are totally in charge of your own money. And we're going to move on to our next person. Now, this is an individual. He's a working professional involved in education and youth work all the way from East London. So I'm going to bring him on now. So Dan the man, are you with us on the call?
Hello.
Hi, I can't, where's your video? Ah, there you are. How you doing, Dan?
I'm good. How you doing, Mandy?
Yes, I'm good. I'm good. So you know the drill. Take it away and share with us all about your excitement with this platform.
Oh, anyways, first of all, thank you for Mandeep and Dr. Jav for giving us this opportunity to bless the world and many people across the world. My name's Daniel. I'm 25 years old. I come from a youth and school working background. I was introduced to this platform by a great friend called Shanann, and during lockdown, things were up in the air. You didn't know where you was going. When things were being released for you to work, and I wanted to be successful. Basically, at the end of the story, I wanted to make a change. I wanted to be different. I didn't want to be average. And being average is like having a 9-to-5 job, which most people do. And Dr. Jad did a presentation. He showed you there's a 1%, 8.6 billion people in the world, and 1% people trust themselves into investments. And all of us are on the call. We all plugged in because we want to change, literally. So while you're listening, open your ears and close your mouth, because there's a lot of information here that's been put to you that you should take on board. I didn't want to be poor, and poor just meant passing over opportunities repeatedly. I repeat, I didn't want to be poor, passing over an opportunity repeatedly. I didn't want to be an average person. I didn't want to be going to a 9-to-5 job. I wanted to make a change. I have a nephew who's going to America soon. He's going to be moving out and living there forever. I want to be able to be going to see him as much as possible. My mum, she's going to be working till 65, 68 years old. I didn't want that. I want to retire her as soon as possible. I wanted to retire anyone and everyone that I come in contact with, all my friends, all my family, everyone that I know. I want them to have this blessing. And through this trading that I've been introduced to, it's changed my life massively. I'm making money, good money, good money, and it's not going to stop. Like the person before me spoke, he said, you might have doubts within yourself. You might have worries about whatever you may do, and this is why this platform's so good, because they don't just focus on the trading; they give you mindset, and mindset is so key because it's 90% of what you do in life. You know, this is a 10% skill. You can learn this within a day. You can learn this within a week if you apply yourself to supply your wealth. And that is basically what I wanted to say. What are your 5 senses? Who are you listening to? What are you seeing? What are you hearing? What are you touching? What are you tasting? All of those things come into play when you want to be successful. You need to have a little bit of faith. If you're a religious person, then this is definitely for something you should do, because a lot of people believe in God and not seeing what he's done, or you just have that sort of faith, and people need to run along with believing. And do you believe in believing? That's a key thing that I had to realize. Do I believe in believing in myself? And looking in the mirror, I wanted to be the person that everyone looks to for success. And how did I do it? Again, going back into May, Shanann introduced me. I signed up the same day she introduced me. I didn't hesitate, because a couple of £100, like Mandeep's saying, you need to do it, because what is that? Everyone's working, everyone's having a 9-to-5 job, you're getting money, you're coming in and coming out. But what are you putting towards it? What are you going to say? Yeah, this is what I've invested in. This is what I've left for my legacy. This is what I've left for my children. This is what I've done here and done there. A lot of people haven't done that. And myself, I've been very comfortable in the situation that I've been. I wanted to be uncomfortable. I want to be talking to billionaires and millionaires every single day. Who am I listening to? The people like Mandy, people like Dr. Jav, people like Jay Palmer, people like Takir Bass, people that you will see, David Inamita, I could say, Bob Proctor, Napoleon Hill. All of these people are plugged me into the mindset to be successful and a strong-minded person. And I want to be uncomfortable. I want to be uncomfortable around these people, because I want the results they have. I don't want to be living average. I don't want to be listening to my mom, because, not in a rude way, but she don't have the results I want. She don't have a fast car. She don't have $1 million house. Why am I listening to her? So then I've looked at what is my why. My why is because I want to be great. I don't want to be an average person. I want to be great. So no matter what I do and anything I do when it comes to myself, I want to apply myself. And then when I was introduced to this, I didn't hesitate. And it's been 4 or 5 months, like I said, since May, and I'm not looking back. I'm not looking back. And anyone that's on this call, if you're not with I Am, join today. If I plugged you in, join today, because it's not a thing where you like, oh, I'm not too sure. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What will you become? When you will become it? Why are you waiting? Okay, a lot of us are skeptical about if buts, maybe, I don't know. I do it. Why? Write down your why now. If you have a notepad and pen, you should be writing. Note takers are money makers. Okay, note takers are money makers. Readers are leaders. Be interested in yourself. Invest in yourself. Okay, stop waiting for somebody to make your future. Stop waiting for someone to dictate how much hours you should work and how much hours you get paid. That's boring. That's dead. You don't want that. Okay. You want to be living for yourself. You want to make your own economy. Okay. And through trading, through IM, they have provided me this. The mindset that I have, I'm bulletproof. Nothing can defeat me. Okay. And I'm just want to tell everyone on this call today, join. You will not regret it. It's the best decision I've made. The best decision I've made. All the people that are involved with me right now, they're all happy. If they're not happy, I'll go back to why is the mindset? Are you plugged in? Are you listening to the people that are showing you this platform? Because if you're not, that's why you're not successful. Again, thank you, Mandeep. Thank you, Dr. Jav, for this amazing opportunity to call and talk to everyone. I just want to bless all of you. I hope you have a great evening. I'll speak to all of you soon. I'll see you soon. See you at the top because the bottom is way too crowded. See you at the top because the bottom is way too crowded. Thank you, Mandeep. Mandeep, you're muted.
That was super. So thank you so much, Dan. That was really something. I'm blown away. I loved what he said. I actually made a note of this. Apply yourself to supply your wealth. Dan, that was truly awesome. I'm definitely going to take that quote from you. I've written it down, so I will be stealing that from you. So thank you for that. Can you see how passionate the students are? You know, Dan, he's done these testimonials a couple of times, but he just loves trading. And I've met him a few times now, and he really is focused and, you know, wants to change his economy, which is exactly what he's doing. So Dan, good luck to you, and with you all the way, 100%. So this brings us on to our third and final testimonial. This is a power mum. She's actually from the same city as me, Leicestershire, and she's a mum of 3. Her background is in occupational health and nursing. So we're going to bring her on right now. She's going to talk a bit about her journey. So B, are you with us?
Hi, Mandy. Hi, everyone. I'm right
Hi.
here.
How you doing, B? You good?
I'm great. How are you?
Yes, I'm good. So you know the drill. Take it away and tell us a bit about your journey so far.
Oh, wow. Definitely. So, hi, everybody. I'm B, and as Mandy rightly says, I'm from Leicester, a town just about 2 hours from London. So I came into the business in May, sort of beginning. I'll never forget that day on the 4th of May that I joined the business. I joined through a colleague. So early this year, I went into work and I met a colleague who told me about Forex. At that point, I've heard nothing about it. I'm a nurse, so I just didn't have any idea what she was talking about. But within sort of 5 to 7 minutes of her talking to me, I knew straight away that's what I wanted to do. I knew this could fit into this. I'm just going to take you a little bit further. About sort of 4 or 5 years ago, when I had my son, who is now 5 years old, I had the opportunity to stay at home for about 15 months. And that made me realize how much I appreciate being at home with my kids. And because at that point, my first son was 11 years old, and I never had that time with him because it was just work, nursery, school, home, and my routine was that for a very long time. So I got used to that, and I thought that was a norm. But with my second son, all that changed, and I realized how much time I wanted. So at that point, I knew I wanted to do something else. And so I started looking into what I'm going to do. Over about 4 years period, I couldn't find what I really wanted. Nothing really sat well with me until I met Sharon on this fateful day. And then she told me about it. And then she said to me, she doesn't want to build the business. She's more into trading, which is fine. But then she said to me, I've got a colleague, Mandeep, that she's into the business side of things. So I can introduce you to Mandeep. So that's what happened. And I met lovely Mandeep. And then we had some chat, we had coffee, and that was it for me. And that was it. And what she said to me, it just completely sold it to me. And then I joined the business. And since then, it has been amazing. When I say amazing, it has been an amazing journey for me. And 5 weeks into the business, I realized that honestly, I really needed to spend more time with my kids. At that point, I was working from home. But it didn't matter to me. I quit the job. I told luckily for me, I was working for an agency. So I was like a contractor. So I didn't have to give much notice. I gave them a week notice, and that was me. That was it for me. I left the job, and now I focus. So now I do Forex full time. I focus on this, and it's giving me the opportunity to be at home with my kids, drop them at school, because my little girl is 14 months old. I'm able to stay with her at home, take my little boy to school, pick him up, cook, clean, do everything that a mom can do. And it's just changed my life in a way that I just couldn't believe. Every day I prospect, I do my trading, I've changed the lives of so many people, and which I am, which is what really gets me, because that's what I really wanted to be able to bless other people's life. Apart from blessing my life, I also wanted to bless other people's life, and I've managed to do that. At the moment, I've got so many people in my team, probably almost 70 people in my team right now, and it's truly amazing. Their lives have been transformed, their prospecting, building their team, they're trading, and some of them are already talking about leaving work to do this full time. So this goes to pay that this pays. Forex works. Honestly, it does work. It's worked for me. It's worked for so many people. There's no way it cannot work for you. So all you have to do, just like me and all hundreds of people that are part of this academy, all we did was we took a leap of faith, because on day one, nobody knew much about it. You just had to take a leap of faith, and just that £180 that you would spend to join the academy, trust me, is going to be the best £180 you've ever spent in your life, because that money would truly, and I say truly, transform your lives in a way that you could never imagine. It would be beyond your imagination. So all I can say to you guys is that trust your instinct. Whoever brought you into this presentation today, they brought you in for a very, very good reason. Honestly, go back to them, talk to them, ask questions, and surely we'll be so glad to have you on board, because the more people, the merrier it is. As Dan rightly said, so we want to see you at the top, because the bottom is way, way too crowded.
Amen.
Okay. That man.
Amazing. That was really, really great. B, we really, really do appreciate you. You know what, I actually want to join all over again, because that was that was really, really great. So you've heard from 3 different people, different backgrounds. You've heard from a student, a working professional, and a mumpreneur. You know, so that really, really shows you the types of students that we have on board. So now for the next part of the presentation, in the next sort of 5 or so minutes, I'm going to do a quick share of one of our products called Vibrata. So Dr. Jav would have spoken briefly about this. This is one of our add-on products that you can get if that's what you wanted to do. And Vibrata, we actually have a lot of trainings on this, but quite simply, I'm just going to kind of explain a bit about how this sort of panel looks. So you can see the name there, Vibrata. That's what that's the product that with IM. In the top left-hand corner, you've got the currency pair. So we're going to be looking at NZD USD. That's New Zealand dollar against the US dollar. And on the right-hand side, you've got all the trade panel, the alert panel. So this is where you get a flag of when to enter the market. Because what you'll find, ladies and gents, is that trading is all about entry points. If you enter in at the wrong point, you're not going to make that great money. If you enter at the right point and exit at the right point, then you can catch a lot of pips. Pips are movements in the market. It's how we measure our profit and progress in Forex. So this is an example of, you know, a trade that I went in earlier. So with Vibrata, we're looking at, with this strategy, it's called the ECC11 strategy. If I just go on my drop down menu there, you'll see it there. These are all the strategies, but the one that we're going to be looking at is the ECC11 strategy. It's a 4-step strategy. And quite simply, you're looking at these 3 colored lines. You see the red, the blue, and the green. And I'm going to be talking you through these 3 steps to show you how simple it is. So one of the first steps is, has there been a crossover of the red and the blue line? Now, bear in mind, I entered at this candlestick here, which is the black vertical line. So just ignore this part for a while. But when I entered, there was a crossover of the red and the blue line. That was the first step. Step number 2 was that the current price was outside of the cloud. That was step number 2. So can you see this dotted line over here? Okay, that price was going outside of the cloud. Step number 3 was, where is the red line? The red line for a buy needs to be above the blue line, and for a sell, it needs to be below I'm getting my steps confused. Right, for a buy, the red needs to be above the blue, and for a sell, the red line needs to be below the blue line. So here we can see the red line, which is the more dominant line, that's going above. And then finally, step number 4 is, which way is the green line pointing? Now, when I entered, the green line was actually shooting up. The green line is actually shooting up. And so I entered and I made my profit. Now, the aim of the game with ECC11 is to catch 10 pips. Okay, is to catch 10 pips. And how does that translate into money? What does that even mean? Well, if I just copy and paste this on the actual screen, then you'll see what I mean. You'll see what I mean. So we're catching 10 pips. Now watch this. If you put £1 per pip, remember pips are the movements in the market, at £1 for 10 pips, you will get £10. Now, £10, you could get that in 15 minutes, half an hour, an extra £10. Say if you put £10 per pip, okay, that was your risk. You put £10 per pip per movement. So £10 times 10 movements, which is 10 pips, is £100. Again, you've got the entry point, you follow the steps, you made the money. How about those of you that had a bigger trading account and you decided to put in £100 per pip? Well, if you caught 10 pips, you will have made £1,000. Now, we do not make any guarantees. This is purely an example. I just want to reiterate that. And you can decide how far and wide you take this. But honestly, this is something that can massively, massively change your life. And I just want to finish off by saying, look, this is something that can completely, completely change your life. You might be a working professional, a single mom working from home. You might be looking to retire. You might be a student. Whatever your situation is, a couple of $100 will truly see you a long, long way. And in the words of Mr. Dan, I think he's still on our call. Yes, he is. Apply yourself to supply your wealth. So with that being said, thank you very much. And Dr. Jav, back over to you. Thank you.
Thank you so much for that, Mandeep. Absolutely amazing. And Mandeep went through Vibrato, which is our scalping software that allows you to come in and out of trades, sometimes within seconds, sometimes within minutes, and even hours on occasion. Thank you, Adnan, for your testimonial. Adnan is our student from Manchester, and he's absolutely smashing foreign exchange trading. Thank you, Dan, for your testimonial. Dan is from London and doing extremely well in the foreign exchange market. And again, thank you, B. So B actually resigned her job within just a few weeks of starting with us, and B is now financially free and doing amazing. She's not just trading herself, but she is also teaching others to trade as well. So thank you, Adnan, Dan, B, and Mandeep for your contributions. And I'm just going to share my screen again. Excuse me. So yes, I was talking about the affiliate scheme, which basically means that once you introduce 2 people to the organization, you do not need to pay the monthly cost, as many, many thousands of students do all over the world. If you choose to introduce more than 2 people, so 3 and above, then you become what we know as an independent business owner or an IBO. As an IBO, the company will pay you a bonus every time you introduce someone. For example, if you were to introduce someone to the Forex Academy, the company will pay you $25. If you were to introduce someone to the Elite Academy, the organization will pay you $50 per introduction. This is an additional income stream that you can use, and you can utilize this in your trades as well. Once you introduce 3 people to the organization, the company will start to pay you $150 every single month, because you are now classed as what we call a platinum 150. Then we have a platinum 600, whereby if you were to introduce 12 people to the organization, the company will pay you $600 every single month. Now, interestingly, you do not need to introduce all those 12 people. You only ever have to introduce 3 people. And if they were to introduce other people, and collectively your team was 12 people deep, then the company will pay you $600 every single month. In the case of Platinum 1000, you now have a team of 30 people. And again, even if you only introduce 3 people and they introduce additional people, the whole team counts. So collectively, once you have 30 people within your organization, the company will pay you $1,000 every single month residually. And it goes up all the way up to Chairman 750. Chairman 750 is not shown on the screen. It's a new rank that came in a few months ago. As a Chairman 750, you're actually earning $750,000 every single month from the organization. I don't know many people, certainly not in corporate, that are making $750,000 every single month. And again, if you were to introduce 3 people to the organization and they were to introduce other people to the organization, it is possible for you to become a Chairman 750. We have over 300,000 students all over the world. As I stated earlier, we're not a small outfit. We've been going now for several years now, and we have students in over 120 countries. If you just look at myself as an example, I was going to work as an employee for the rest of my life. I went to university for a very, very long time. I worked very, very hard at university. But when I started my first job, I absolutely hated it. I didn't know this at the time, but I was actually broke, busted, and disgusted. I did not want to work as an employee. I wanted a way out. I was working 60 to 80 hours a week in my job. I hated it, and I was effectively a slave to the system, which is why I left that job after just a few months. When I was working in a job, because you have an employee mindset, you are basically passing over opportunities repeatedly, and you do not know that you are doing that. You've been trained to be an employee through school, through university, through other people that you might know, and whether you know this or not, your income is an average of the 5 people that you spend the most time with. Just do this as a case study. You know, write down the name of 5 people that you spend the most time with, and divide the total income by 5, and you'll find that your income is an average of the 5 people that you spend the most time with. You need to spend your time now with investors, with people that are financially free, and you'll find that their income will rub off on you. That is why we do this. We mentor our students to success, and our students' success is our success. You saw the example of Adnan, Dan, and B. They are absolutely smashing it. When they joined, they did not even know what Forex was. Very much like me, I did not know what Forex was. I'd experienced the stock market when I joined, but once I started trading Forex, I was absolutely amazed by how much profits you can make. Banks do Forex for a reason, and that reason is that they're making over $1 trillion every single day. Is it not time that you did what the banks are doing every single day? Now, profits are better than wages over and over and over again. I'll say that again. Profits are better than wages. I do not know many multi-millionaire employees. In fact, I don't know any that are financially free. Profits are better than wages. As a trader, you will earn profits. You will also earn the affiliate or networking income, which you can plug into your trades. So you do not need to put any of your own money in. The company will pay you once you introduce people to the organization, and once they start trading as well, that income you can put into your trades. And henceforth, you are compounding over and over again, day in, day out. And the amazing thing about trading is that you can withdraw your profits every single day. It's not like working in a job where you wait till the month end and then you can withdraw your income, your salary. It's every single day you can pay yourself. So if you want to go out and buy a new car or laptop or whatever you want, you can withdraw money from your trading account every single day. So it's your choice. You can either choose to make a living in a job, or you can choose to make a fortune, which is what we're doing as traders. Do not exchange your time for money. The economy today is not what it was last year. Things are different now. Many, many people, in fact, millions of people have lost their jobs all over the world. Millions of people. The economy is not doing good, and it's going to get worse. It looks like the next decade, or at least the next 3 to 5 years, is going to be a struggle for many, many people around the world, certainly those working in a job, and also obviously those that are not working in a job. So is it not about time you tried something else? Now, many people that start trading with us may be working in a job initially, and when that income from the trading and this business opportunity matches or exceeds their income in their job, then they can choose to make the decision to come and trade full time. And many thousands of people have done that all over the world. So this year, 2020, is the year of expansion and growth. My name's Dr. Jav, and I look forward to welcoming you on our platform very, very soon. What you need to do now is go back to the person that recommended you attend this webinar. And if you've come through via myself, please get back to me via WhatsApp or my social media channels, and either myself or someone in my team can get you started very, very soon. And the amazing thing is that if you were to register today, you can effectively start trading from today as well. Again, thank you for being on the call. My name's Dr. Jav. It's been great speaking to you, and I'll see you at the top. Thank you.